Hey, it's Denny here from Hat Creek Arena in Van Wert, Ohio, and this is my better hearing story.
What made you decide to come to the Delphus Hearing Aid Center to get hearing aids?
Well, I guess I'll start out with I'd been in another place and they gave me hearing aids that did not work.
Okay.
And I was so upset over thinking there's nothing that was going to help me to get better hearing and understand what all my family's talking about. So, Debbie said, hey, there's a place in Delphus. I've heard good reviews and let's give them a try. So here we are.
All right. And how did that first appointment go for you?
It was cool. I mean, you said you're going to give me a hearing test, and I'd probably been through at least half a dozen or maybe even more hearing tests in the little booth where the person says squeeze the button when you hear something. And when we went through that test, in all honesty, I sat out there trying to read your lips talking to my wife to think when I should hit the button because I couldn't hear anything. I thought if I sat in there forever and don't hit the button, there's no help. But yeah, then I got through it, made my way through, and away we went.
Okay. And what was your reaction, or how did you feel once we put the hearing aids on you for the first time?
I was afraid you'd ask me that. But
you don't have to be honest.
I've went so many years without hearing, and when you first put them in, and they worked.
You could hear.
It choked me up.
Yes. It was amazing the first time
That
to see
about
his
ruined my
wife.
image.
Yeah. To see his wife be so happy that you could hear her and you were excited for the grandkids.
I hadn't heard my granddaughters, my little ones, and I wanted to hear.
That's awesome. Would you recommend the Delphus Hearing Aid Center to others that are having issues with their hearing?
Absolutely. If you're missing your hearing, you're missing a bunch. There's a lot going around that you're not hearing, and you deserve it for yourself.
Did you realize how much you were missing before you wore the hearing aids?
No, I sat on the porch every morning and drank my coffee, and I guess I thought all the birds died because I never heard any more chirping. And little things like first time I drove when we left here, got to the corner, and I thought my wife had refused to check the oil in the car. All I heard was click, 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 click. And when I asked her, what is that noise? She said, it's a turn signal.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and so many things.
Okay. Do we have these connected to your cell phone?
We do, and I worked for 50 years building highways, and I'm outside all the time now with livestock, with my horses, my bulls, and cell phones just tend to drive me nuts. But knowing that I'm hooked up, I count on that. And if somebody calls, nobody will know. And I hit the button, hello, and your hands free talking, and it's just wonderful.